Okay. I look terrible, but I don't really care. Let me move this a little bit more. There's only one spot I can really set this that you can see me and see the blender. So we're just gonna go with that. Okay, so what I'm making is a green smoothie. Okay, I dropped my recipe. Okay, I'm making a green smoothie. It's packed with minerals that you need, nutrients you need, lots of vitamins, and well, it's just really good for you. It's got iron, folic acid. It's going to have potassium from the bananas. It's going to have vitamin C from the oranges. Ginger root. I'm blanking on what ginger root does. I want to say it provides fiber. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember exactly what it is. It's also going to have spinach in it. After that, I'm going to make a kale smoothie, which is going to have kale, obviously. What are you laughing at? It's going to have kale, some broccoli florets. It's going to have carrots, some more apple. I'm also going to put some orange and tomato in that, some ginger, and some banana. So this is just to teach you guys how to make really good smoothies that are easy to make, relatively affordable. If you go to the store and you just buy one apple and one orange, it's really not going to cost you that much money. I buy them one at a time because sometimes I forget to make a new batch. I need to get out of that habit. I also really wish that I owned a Vitamix because it's way better than this. I mean, this is great for blending everyday smoothies with fruits and whatnot, but for vegetables, this is not ideal. I'm really afraid I'm going to break this thing. If I do, Karen, I owe you a new blender. I will get you a new blender. So yeah, first thing we're going to do is the green smoothie. So we're going to want 2 cups of cold water. First thing. Okay, and I'm going to get it straight out of the fridge. So it's definitely cold. It's coming from filter. Now, this is just straight tap water. It's been put through a filter. Measure out 2 cups. That's just under 2 cups. Okay, I will refill this. I'm a little busy right now. And there we go. Okay, you can use something other than water. This Sobe Life Water is really good, the coconut flavor. I don't recommend drinking this all the time because it's not exactly healthy for you. It's not terrible for you, but it's not healthy for you either. So don't drink it all the time. You can sub out, 1 cup of water for a cup of this, or you can, in some cases, some people I know use almond milk, soy milk, rice milk. I don't know personally how the rice milk would taste. I'm not a fan of rice milk, but I mean, if people drink it, somebody's got to like it. So it's worth a shot. If you like rice milk, then give it a shot. Okay? I wouldn't recommend subbing out both cups for that, just one. Okay. Next, I'm going to pour that into the blender. Okay. And this just pretty much gives it a base, something wet to work with so that it's not messing up the motor of the blender when you're blending. Now I need a knife. There we go. Alright, now most people would peel their apple, but guess where all the good parts, all the vitamin nutrient parts of the apple are? They're in the peel. That's where you're going to get fiber, especially. So you're going to want that. You can peel it if you want to. I don't. So actually I'm going to start with my banana first. A little bit easier. Alright. Okay. Just give that a peel. I have a friend who actually throws these in there too. These have nutrients in them. I'm not sure what the nutrients are, but I don't. He has a Vitamix, so more power to him if he wants to add that kind of stuff. Alright, and you're just going to chop this up. It doesn't need to be exact chops or anything like that. And I know you guys can't see. I'm sorry for that. I'm going to have to get a tripod for this thing, I think. And what I do is I cut it into slices like you put, you know, in a banana sundae or a sundae or whatever, banana split, and then I cut it into chunks like this. Okay, so cut it into rings and then cut it into quarters, and it's that simple. Just go ahead and put that in there. Okay. So let's get that chopped up. So there's our banana. Okay, now we're going to take the orange and actually it's probably a good idea to do the orange next because the acid from the orange will keep the banana from turning brown while you're, you know, cutting it up. Or it'll keep the apple from turning brown while you're cutting it. Banana. Alright. Just peel this really good. You don't have to use a knife to start it like I did. I did that because I have a cut under my nail and it really hurts and I really didn't want to get orange juice in it. Alright, so take little segments. You can put them in whole like this. It doesn't really matter. I got a medium-sized orange. They did have bigger ones, but I went with medium size. And you don't have to remove the white stuff. Some people do. I don't. I actually like how it tastes. And as much of the fruit and vegetables you can use is good. Okay, now we're going to deal with the apple. And I just cut it into 4 pieces around the core. Okay, if you get a little bit of the actual core, take that out. Do not ever use apple seeds. Apple seeds contain, it's either cyanide or arsenic. I don't believe it's enough to actually kill you if you eat a seed, but better safe than sorry. So, and that's all apples. Alright, and with the apple, you want to chop it up small because your blender is going to have a hard time blending it if it's just a regular, you know, commercial blender. I really, though, if you can afford a Vitamix, I recommend getting one. Shop around, though, make sure you're getting a good deal. Williams-Sonoma, they have a really good price on them right now. It's actually in my wish list. Hint, hint. No, really, they're way more expensive. If I get one, I want to buy it. Alright, okay. So, we're only using half of the apple. The rest you can just, it's going to make my stomach, this is going to upset my stomach, but I'm doing it. Delicious. Okay, so, half a lemon. Where's my lemon? I know it's there. It is. Now, 99% of these vegetables and fruits I got at a local market that buys organic, local grown stuff. If you're going to do this, I highly recommend you do that. Because buying it at the store, odds are you're probably not going to get organic. It's probably not going to be locally grown. And that's bad. And if it's not real organic, then it's going to be coated with pesticides. And God knows what else. Alright, so we're using half a lemon. Just because something says organic does not mean it's organic. I cannot stress that enough. 30 There are ways to find out. There are organizations that have websites that you can access quite easily and find out more about actual organic products. Like, find out which ones are real, which ones are fake. Some of the organic stuff, because if you go to the grocery store, okay, just mainstream grocery store, here would be Food Lion, Bilo, Walmart, pretty much everywhere. If you go to stores like that, there's only 5 or 6 companies, a handful of companies, that own the food that you're buying. And I know you walk in there and you're like, oh, look at all this variety. And it's not really variety. Take the seeds out of the lemons too. Nobody wants lemon seeds. There's not. It's an illusion of variety, and you can find out more about that by watching Food Inc. You can find it on Netflix live streaming. I highly recommend everybody watch it. You will learn so much. It will change your life.